So I have a question which kind of is related, and this is for our industry experts on the panel. If the roles are reversed and you are regulators reviewing IVRT or IVPT studies in support of BE determination, what approach would you take, and what part of the study would you focus on?
I guess I could start on that. And maybe I'll answer a question you didn't quite ask, but maybe it's which part of the study I wouldn't focus as much on. And I'd love to hear feedback on this too. But that method development portion, right? Obviously, it's critical. We're developing, bespoke methods for IVRT and IVPT. There's a lot of steps, and obviously, you need to see how we got to those conclusions, right? I guess my feeling is I'm wondering if those really need to be treated to the same level of rigor as your validation work and your pivotal work. So I'm answering your question with a question, which is what lawyers do, but I'm kind of curious about that, right? I guess I personally wouldn't focus quite as much on the what's the right word? I wouldn't be quite so rigorous, right? Did you maintain your relative humidity in your lab between 50 plus or minus 20 during your method development? I don't know. Does it matter that much? I don't know, right? So that's probably one thing I think I would do is maybe de-emphasize a little bit that meth dev portion. Again, totally realize if somebody comes up with some crazy receptor solution, you really need to see how they got there, right? What logical path led to using this. But I think again I would maybe de-emphasize the rigor with which that portion of the study was examined, I guess.
I think the FDA would agree with your approach. We don't emphasize method development that much. On the analytical side, we usually go to the method development if we come across issues that could not be explained easily during method validation or during the course of the pivotal study. But it's not something we emphasize. I think for the IVPT, IVRT component, as long as it's understood what was done, it may be adequate, and I'll let the others from the FDA comment on that.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. I think we're on the same page there. But I wonder, Heron, Amanda, if you'd like to comment as well.
No, I completely agree. I mean, method development studies, they're not expected to be conducted within a suitable quality management system, and we don't look for proper SOPs or protocols with that. We're just looking for thorough reports where we can see what your thought process was, how the study was conducted, and that sort of thing, but definitely not with SOPs and all the proper controls in place.
And I would use the same example that we were talking in the IVRT session yesterday, that one of the question was, do you have to have a SOP? I mean, if you are using 3 receptor solution, 3 membrane, do you have to have SOP to select, I'm going to go in that direction if this is the case? So I think I clarified yesterday that there is not the expectation. I think all we want is there are enough efforts are made to have a very sensitive, selective, and specific method, and then it's up to the I mean, you guys are conducting the study, so it's up to you how you want to move forward. If you pick the wrong method, the risk is on your side, and you are just wasting a lot of resources. So, I mean, again, method development is something is in favor to you to get into the validation and pivotal study. We are not that critical about that.